everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make this easy homemade apple crisp that's one of my favorites. I love really kind of decadent over-the-top desserts that require a lot of time, but I also love really simple ones, and this is definitely a simple one. This recipe doesn't really take that long to make, and it requires really basic ingredients that you probably already have in your kitchen, so why not make it? It's the perfect fall dessert, and it's really good for things like Thanksgiving if you're still looking for something to make. So I'm going to walk you through and show you step by step how to make it. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I share new baking tips and recipes for you all year long, so you'll want to stay tuned for more. But without further ado, let me show you how to make this easy homemade apple crisp.
Here's a quick overview of the ingredients that we're going to have for this recipe. I am going to be using Granny Smith apples because I think it provides the best flavor, but you could use other apples if you want. I'm going to start by peeling all the apples and then roughly chopping them. You want them to be pretty small so that they cook evenly when they're in the oven, but you don't need to be perfect here. Just give them a nice rough chop. This recipe will call for 3 cups of apples. I used about 3 apples and then a little bit of a 4th one, so that's the amount that you might want to go with. Also, please peep my Christmas tree in the background. I feel like I decorated early along with the rest of the world this year because we need a bit more magic this holiday season. So here I am just chopping these up. You do see some bad spots on my apples, but don't worry, I cut those off and made sure not to use them. I also love this cutting board. It's one that one of our best friends got us after we got married, and it says our last names established 2020. Isn't that just the cutest thing you've ever seen? Thanks, Banish. Who knew chopping apples could take so long? Oh, wait, me, because I'm the one who did all that. That's right. So after I finally finished this process, I'm going to drop in all of the rest of the ingredients to make the apple filling. So to that bowl that you have the apples with, you're going to add the following ingredients: some cornstarch, a little bit of light brown sugar, some vanilla extract, lemon juice, and water. And then give everything a nice good stir until evenly coated. And I actually got in here with my hands just to get it nice and evenly distributed. They're thoroughly washed, I promise. And then once that's ready, I'm going to go ahead and spray my baking dish with some Pam and just pour those in evenly into a nice little layer on the bottom. And then set that aside, and we're going to work on the topping. So I'm going to mix together some old-fashioned oats, all-purpose flour, some light brown sugar, salt, cinnamon, and then I'm going to magically melt some butter. Am I a TikToker now? Who am I? And then mix that all together, and that's going to be the crumble topping to go over the apples. So once that's nice and ready, you're going to just sprinkle it evenly over the apples, and you don't want to have any huge clumps here, so use your hands to kind of flake it gently throughout, but you do want to cover all of the apples evenly, and this is going to make sure that nothing kind of like boils over the top. You want the apples to kind of just simmer nicely in the oven. Get those last little bits, and then this guy is ready to bake. It's going to bake at 350 for about 35 to 38 minutes. And this is what it looks like when it's done. Oh, it's so perfect. You can tell when it's done because the apple filling is going to start to gently bubble up around the edges, and the topping will be nice and golden brown. I personally love to eat this warm with a heaping scoop of vanilla ice cream, like I'm going to show you here, and it's just the perfect cozy fall dessert. If you want, you can also eat this cold. Like I said, it's really good for breakfast, maybe like a Thanksgiving breakfast to brunch situation. That sounds amazing. But this is just one of my favorite recipes, and I honestly make it all year long. It's just that good. I hope you give it a try.
And that's a wrap. I really hope you enjoyed learning how to make this apple crisp. And like I said, it's pretty simple to make, right? Doesn't require a lot of time, and the ingredients are pretty basic and things that you probably already have in your kitchen now. I love to enjoy this apple crisp either with a big heaping scoop of vanilla ice cream straight from the oven, or you can even eat it for breakfast the next day cold. It's perfect both ways. If you did enjoy this video, it really means a lot if you hit the subscribe button down below and join this little community we have here on YouTube. We are small but mighty and growing, and I'm so thankful to every single one of you that's here and clicks on every single one of my videos. It just means the world. And when I'm not over here on YouTube, you can find me on my blog, The Baker's Almanac, or on Instagram, and I'll have my handle listed above. It's just The Baker's Almanac. You can head over there to see behind the scenes content, some more pictures of my recipes, and lots of fun stuff in between. Now that we're heading into the holiday season, I definitely want to make lots of delicious baking recipes for you for Christmas and the holidays. So leave me a comment below and tell me what you want to see from me. What's your favorite thing to bake during this season of the year? But until next time, happy baking, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye guys!